destroyed and now careers perhaps hampered.
So we'll keep an eye on what goes on with this throughout the night. More fallout from WWE Super Showdown is still to come here tonight on SmackDown Live.
But we also have to look forward to the most must-see part of any SmackDown Live as The Miz hosts both the champion and challenger, as AJ Styles, the WWE champion, and his challenger in Saudi Arabia at Crown Jewel, Daniel Bryan, both join Miz TV.
Also at Crown Jewel, we'll see the WWE World Cup, a one-night tournament to determine the best in the world. For the first time in over a year, the world's largest athlete is in action against the most abhorrent man on SmackDown Live. Who will qualify? Randy Orton faces the Big Show tonight on SmackDown Live.
You guys got to wonder if the next entrant into the WWE World Cup field will be this man. The charismatic enigma, Jeff Hardy, is back, and he goes one-on-one with Samoa Joe. Next on SmackDown Live.
How do these other OTC medicines compare to Zysol? Well, looky here. Zysol works faster than Claritin and lasts up to 6 times longer than Benadryl. So for the latest and powerful relief that's just as effective at hour 24 as at hour 1, be wise all. Take Zysol.
Today we're here to talk about trucks.
I love trucks.
Well, what truck brand comes from the family of the most dependable, longest-lasting, full-size pickups on the road?
I think it's a Chevy.
Ford.
It's not Ford. I think it's Ram. It's not Ram either.
It's Chevy.
Gorgeous.
Get a total value of $10,000 when you finance with GM Financial. That's 20% below MSRP on this Chevy Silverado. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Your mornings were made for better things than psoriatic arthritis. As you and your rheumatologist consider treatments, ask if Xeljanz XR is right for you. Xeljanz XR is a once-daily pill for psoriatic arthritis. Taken with methotrexate or similar medicines, it can reduce joint pain, swelling, and significantly improve physical function. Xeljanz XR can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections, lymphoma, and other cancers have happened. Don't start Xeljanz XR if you have an infection. Tears in the stomach or intestines, low blood cell counts, and higher liver tests and cholesterol levels have happened. Your doctor should perform blood tests before you start and while taking Xeljanz XR and monitor certain liver tests. Tell your doctor if you are in a region where fungal infections are common, and if you have had TB, hepatitis B or C, or are prone to infections. Xeljanz XR can reduce the symptoms of psoriatic arthritis. Don't let another morning go by without talking to your rheumatologist about Xeljanz XR.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Now for my latest hit. $3 entrees right now at Ruby Tuesday, and all you gotta do is buy that garden bar, baby. Yeah! Do you guys get it? If you buy the garden bar, you get a $3 entree. $3 entrees right now at Ruby Tuesday.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week we celebrate the 1,000th episode of SmackDown Live, and look who's coming to town. The Dead Man, the Phenom. For the first time in nearly 2 years, The Undertaker returns when SmackDown 1000 comes to us live from our nation's capital.
The Brothers of Destruction lived up to their name, certainly this past Saturday in Australia. They will battle with DX from WWE Crown Jewel, but talk about destruction.
We got Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch after a grueling battle for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Took things to a completely new level. Take another look at this. Charlotte Flair spearing Becky Lynch through the LED wall in the entranceway. We understand Charlotte Flair has at least 3 or 4 severe cuts on her arm. Medical personnel is tending to both women backstage. We will keep you updated as best as possible as the information becomes available. But, I mean, what an absolutely insane scene.
Obviously, that the health is the first issue of concern for both Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, where the winner qualifies for the WWE World Cup to determine who is the best in the world. Introducing first from Cameron, North Carolina, Jeff Hardy.
Well, guys, here is a man who has always is willing to put it on the line. A three-time world champion, 9 Royal Rumble appearances. And speaking of which, coming up this January, it is the tradition to start off the new year. It's the 32nd consecutive Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and this year it takes place at the home of the Arizona Diamondbacks, Chase Field. Over 50,000 WWE fans are expected in Phoenix for the event. Tickets are available starting this Friday. Visit Ticketmaster.com. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
You know, Jeff Hardy is a man who thrives, who prides himself on experiencing first, career first, and what a career first it would be for Jeff Hardy to qualify for the WWE World Cup.
And for over 25 years in sports entertainment, he's defied the odds. He's never bowed to fear. He is Jeff Hardy.
My eyes are open. My mind is clear. But my adrenaline is spiking because my body knows what comes next. In my career, I've taken more risks than anyone. I've defied all limits.
Jeff Hardy lives to seek thrills.
Adrenaline is coursing through my bloodstream. My eyes were closed before. Now they're open.
Certainly a remarkable career for Jeff Hardy, but can he qualify for WWE World Cup to determine who is the best in the world?
We're about to find out what Jeff Hardy's truly made of for the first time since that hellacious fall inside Hell in a Cell. Jeff Hardy's in action on SmackDown Live.
And his opponent from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe.
And meanwhile, you see the heavily taped left knee of Samoa Joe. It is his first action since a brutal encounter this past Saturday at Super Showdown. But Joe has made the message extraordinarily clear since his arrival here in WWE.
I'm going to make this very simple. You can't beat me.
One of the most feared men to ever step inside the ring.
Allow me to remind you what I will do.
Joe will stop at nothing to get what he wants.
You know where I'm going to learn today?
That is a dangerous, dangerous man in Samoa Joe.
There might not be another athlete on the planet quite like Samoa Joe.
If you stand in my way, I will put you down.
We're about to see, just like Jeff Hardy, where Samoa Joe stands mentally and physically after the grueling battle with WWE Champion AJ Styles in Australia, where Samoa Joe suffered a great deal of damage to his left knee. But I can tell you this, even on one leg, Samoa Joe is more dangerous than most able-bodied men.
The WWE World Cup will determine who is the best in the world. We learned last night from Raw's acting general manager Baron Corbin it is a one-night tournament featuring 8 superstars, 4 from Raw and 4 from SmackDown Live, who will compete at WWE Crown Jewel. Already on the Raw side who have qualified, John Cena and Kurt Angle, who came back from vacation last night.
Jeff Hardy fighting his way back into this, not wasting any time exploiting the injured leg of Samoa Joe. That's veteran instinct of Jeff Hardy.
I remember what Samoa Joe said on Saturday in the midst of his matchup. He said he thought he heard a pop. Who was going to qualify for WWE World Cup to determine the best in the world? We find out tonight.
Artificial intelligence helps us meet the needs of tomorrow, today.
By 2050, we need to produce 60% more food. So how do we feed the world without wrecking the planet? Using Microsoft AI, we make predictions about when to plant, when to irrigate, and when to harvest. Now we can reduce waste and produce more food.
Artificial intelligence helps us change the way we feed the world.
It's easy to shrink into your own little world. Especially these days.
I think it's here.
Especially at this age.
Where are we going?
It's a big, beautiful world out there. Sometimes you just need a little help seeing it.
Presenting the all-new 3-row Subaru Ascent. Love is now bigger than ever.
You might not be clear how much your new car should cost, but you know the one you want. The Kelley Blue Book Price Advisor can give you a clear range of what you should pay, based on what cars really sold for in your area. Kelley Blue Book, your car guide.
Daryl. Hey, how much would you pay for something you don't want?
Nothing. Is this a test?
No. Do you like getting stuff you like for free?
Yes, this feels like a test.
It's not.
Get 6 months free Apple Music on the network you deserve. Now get up to $300 off our latest phones.
For the first time ever, one-on-one in WWE, two of the all-time greats, Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy, who will qualify for WWE World Cup to determine who is the best in the world come WWE Crown Jewel.
It's a valuable chance for both these men to hit the restart button. Oh, my God. That'll restart your brain. Yeah, that too. My goodness.
Jeff Hardy's had a month to recover from his Hell in a Cell bout from Randy Orton, but he just got rocked there by Samoa Joe, who Grace, we know for sure isn't 100%.
Well, Samoa Joe's certainly favoring his left leg at certain points to this matchup, but Joe put his nose to the grindstone. He stays focused. He wants to be part of the WWE World Cup tournament at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia. That said, it remains to be seen if Jeff Hardy's fully recovered, maybe physically, but emotionally, psychologically, after the hell he experienced at the hands of Randy Orton.
We're talking to Jeff Hardy earlier. I mean, he's very appreciative and thankful that he was able to even just return here tonight. But you're right, Corey. I mean, we're going to find out as this match goes on what Jeff Hardy has in the tank.
This is what Samoa Joe needs to do. Keep Jeff Hardy grounded, slow down the pace. Joe is so adept at manipulating his opponent's anatomy. Jeff Hardy trying to fight his way back into this. Oh! And look at him! Being trapped under a school bus.
Just all throughout the match, the expression. Hold on, here's the cover.
Hold on a second. And a kick out by Jeff Hardy.
Expression never seems to change on the face of Samoa Joe. That feeling of disgust and
well, are you surprised, Byron?
No,
Samoa Joe had to fly across the Pacific Ocean and across the United States again, focused on nothing but the fact that he failed to dethrone AJ Styles in Australia. Joe went to lengths we never saw anybody go before in order to get inside the champion's head, and he didn't succeed. That'll make a man crazy.
That craziness could be the downfall of Samoa Joe, or it could be the downfall of Jeff Hardy.
Samoa Joe attempting to wear down Jeff Hardy. Hardy, a man who's attempted so many risks over the years. Is he the type of man who could withstand a one-night tournament come WWE Crown Jewel 3 weeks from Friday in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia?
If anybody can do it, Jeff Hardy does. He has a career resume to back it up.
Now Samoa Joe. Oh, he caught there by Jeff Hardy.
This is what Jeff wants to do. Pick up the pace a little bit.
Pounces on the injured left leg. This is very smart by Jeff Hardy.
Boy, look at how aggressive Jeff Hardy is. Maybe something changed inside Hell in a Cell. Maybe something was awoken inside Jeff Hardy.
I don't think there's any question about it, Corey. I mean, you don't step inside Hell in a Cell and not walk out with some sort of change, some sort of emotional adjustment.
Sure, Jeff Hardy never wants to experience the agony he experienced inside the cell, but he has no problem inflicting it on Samoa Joe right now.
Right now, everything's on the table for Jeff Hardy. You have a target. Attack that target at will, and that's exactly what Hardy's doing.
Samoa Joe right now like a wounded animal. Jeff just needs to be intelligent, stay out of the reach, stay away from the strikes of Samoa Joe.
Just one right hand was enough to stunt the progression.
And Joe's in trouble here, guys. They're trying to get to his feet. He barely stands.
Ring the bell.
Due to referee stoppage, the winner of this match is Jeff Hardy.
Well, Jeff Hardy is going to qualify for WWE World Cup to determine who is the best in the world come Crown Jewel. But guys, I guarantee you this isn't the way Jeff wanted to do it.
Oh, absolutely not. A competitor as proud and honorable as Jeff Hardy went love to have joined this all-star field as we take a look at who's already qualified. John Cena, WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle, and now the charismatic Enigma. But I assure you, Samoa Joe is not a happy man right now after just what went down.
You can't blame the official. Obviously, Samoa Joe couldn't continue, but a career-altering opportunity for that man, the charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy. And that was on the field so far. John Cena, Kurt Angle from Raw, and now Jeff Hardy from SmackDown Live.
We want to find out who truly is the best in the world. We are